We are back, baby, with everyone's favorite Ottoman lamer, Mr. Karim 1903, aka Skynet 2.0. He's probably on 3.0 right now. I think Karim's probably on his third chip. I think he's like the T1200 now, whatever it is. He's beyond the liquid metal now. He's just next gen again. Obviously playing as Otto, literally 100% Otto. Literally has not queued up with another Civ on the ladder at all ever. Yeah, it doesn't get much more autistic than that. All right, going up against Big Carp, another big Mr. Autism, because this guy, almost without fail, will always go for natives and, of course, living up to his name. He's putting down a House of Hasberg at 40 seconds. What is he doing? I love it. He used 100 wood and 100 food to build it. Why is he getting a House of Hasberg down so early? I don't understand. Please, Carp, for the love of God, tell me why this is going to be beneficial. I don't know. He's put a house down. The European native's big button doesn't start working. Like, it doesn't start collecting until age 2, I believe. He can't get any text from age 2. He can't make anything right now. I literally have no idea why he's put this down so early. I literally have no idea why he's put this down so early. That just feels like a complete and utter waste of 200 resources. But hey, this guy knows natives better than me. What I'll do is I'll check in when he ages up to age 2, just to make sure that the timer for this hasn't already started in age 1, but it just means you can only press it in age 2. I don't think that's the case, but we will double check. Let's have a look at his deck. It is the Nats deck. Always love watching Carp play his natives deck. He'll do it on almost any map as well. It's really good to see like natives you don't usually see get used, which is always good. He has picked up a wood treasure. He's going to pick up another beefy 90 wood there. We've got Revnak's mum and Harrison's mum. Oh, Harrison's mum from behind. That is a view I am familiar with. Hiya. It's going to be pretty nice, 90 wood, especially if you're going for nates. Natives. Looks like he's going with the 13 vil age up. Karim, of course, already aging up. And he's going to be getting railway materials worth 80 wood himself. So that's going to be pretty good. And he's gone for the double TP. Ooh. Okay, double TP. Capitalism start. And with that, he doesn't need to chop any wood. So he's going to be able to get a house basically for free there. Is he going to pick up a native building there? No, I don't think so. Okay. I was a little bit confused. I thought we might have a double native thing going on there, but maybe not. I don't think I've ever seen Grim go natives. His autism doesn't allow him to go natives. It's outside of his, like, autism radar. Whilst Carp's radar is literally, like, the other way round. His only sees natives. But double TP, he's aging up with, I'm going to say the Quartermaster. Yeah, the Quartermaster. And I think we'll see Stagecoach there. So I think we'll see an early Stagecoach into like 700 coin, for example. But yeah, decent age up time, of course. 3 minutes 45-ish. Not bad. Carp halfway aging up. And he's gone for the double native now as well. Has a Fanar as well. Still hasn't been able to send anything here. Now he's getting a TP. He's building it with a villager. Not sure why. That's going to take forever to build. Oh, God, it's still got another 45 seconds. That is such a huge waste of villager seconds. Just bring this guy back to build it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, France Explorer, the French Explorer, builds TPs quicker than other explorers do. Going for a third native. And wait! Oh my God! I told you he's Skynet 3.0 right now. He is 3.0 Skynet because his autism now allows for native building. Maybe he's just trying to deny the native production. And what did I want to test? And guys, we're all learning together. I mean, maybe I'm the only retard here, but I think we're all going to be learning something new here. Carp is a genius. Carp is Rain Man. He is literally Rain Man because I said it was a complete waste to build this trade post, but it wasn't because look at his big button. He almost has a tier 1 Raditsky's March. So the timer for this big button does actually start counting down in age 1. Up the native genius. I will never doubt you again. Hiya. Stagecoach coming in for Carp. I wonder if he's going to use it that early. Look, he could literally get a Magyar Hussar at 5 minutes 30. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? That does sound pretty good. But maybe he's going to leave it and get rank 2. Scout goes down. 700 coin coming in for Carp. Okay, interesting. So he's gone for 3 native TPs, 2 normal trade posts, and he's going for Stagecoach. 4 villagers was his first shipment. 700 gold. Is he going to be aging up behind this? Of course, Karim is already aging up with the marksman. I think he went for 5 villagers first and then 700 coin because he went for Stagecoach. Yeah, so that was quite big brain by Karim. He's not going for really fast age up here. He's just going for like an eco-focused one. So he went for 5 villagers first because he needed to put 200 food and 200 wood into the Stagecoach, which would have slowed down his age up. So by the time the 700 coin got there, if he shipped it first, he wouldn't have been able to age up in time and he just would have been waiting. So it's much more efficient to get 5 villagers first, get that extra food, and then when 700 coin gets there, you can very effectively age up, and the macro is pretty much perfect. So nice greed build here by Karim. Denying, I think he's literally just denying the House of Habsburg this extra TP. I think that's why Karim would have got that. Unless Karim wants to go for one of these, like something like Congress of Vienna, it gives you an extra shipment, which is obviously really good, especially with the fast industrial FI type builds that he likes to do. No 700 wood, though, but I guess he's just going to rely on the wood from the Stagecoach. So cool builds by both being quite passive right now. Carp, he's starting to age up now as well. He's aging up with the Exile Prince. He's squeezed in 700 wood here as well. Both of these guys doing eco fortress builds. You can't even call them fast fortress because they're not fast. They're eco fortress builds. But they're still pretty fast. He is getting the Congress of Vienna. So for 750 resources, you get a whole shipment, which, if you're in age 2, isn't really worth it. Oh, there comes... But he didn't get the rank 2, which feels like a waste. Why did he use that so early? I'm not sure why he used that so early. He could have just waited until he got a tier 2. But hey, a Magyar Hussar is a Magyar Hussar. That beautiful 832. I believe it gets more HP depending on the age up. Okay, here we go. So Congress of Vienna, like I was saying, if you're in age 4, though, 750 resources for an equivalent 600 resource shipment is definitely worth it. So you got to think of it like that. In age 3, of course, each shipment is worth around 1,000 resources. So again, yep, that's worth it as well. So Congress of Vienna, if you're in age 3 or above, it's worth it. If you're in age 2 or below, it's not. Aging up with the extra town center here, and he's starting to make Boyars. Okay, Boyars. Let's see it, Boyars. Boyars is an interesting unit. They're okay, like decent raiding unit. They got a fast rate of fire, but they're quite paper thin. You can see that. Well, I mean, 409. It's not paper thin by any stretch. It's a decent unit, but it's it's kind of like a deli. I think is the best way of looking at it. Basically, like an Ottoman deli. I think these guys have a bit more HP. They are veterancy, so he has got the veteran version of them now. Oh, wow, and already going for cavalry combat. This is going to be a full Boyar, like native build here. He's really cavalry combat already. He's gone for 1k coin. Cavalry combat instead of something like the native upgrades or 2 falconets. I mean, cavalry combat is hit points and all actions damage 15%, right? That's native warrior combat, 15% hit points and all actions damage, but for all natives. So right now, these Boyars are being buffed by the cavalry combat, but they would have got the exact same stat upgrade if he sent native warrior combat. but that would also buff the other natives. So that's a bit of a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think that's some of Carp's autism there. A little bit of a interesting thing there. Even their siege attack is 1.5 fire rate, which is kind of cool. Oh, wow. And cavalry Karas coming in here. Oh, my God. Boyars now nearly have 500 HP. Wow. 27 attack with 1 rate of fire. They're starting to look pretty scary. They are starting to look pretty scary. Now native warrior combat comes in. That's going to be another buff for Boyars. Holy cow. Boyars are going to be jacked. They are going to be juiced, baby. Woohoo! Damn. And look at this. He's just literally running around the map, sieging all of Karim's infrastructure. And look at, he's not housed, but... Oh, but of course, the industrial coming in. A Magyar Hussar there. How much is the Magyar? The Magyar Hussar had loads of HP because of the cavalry combat. And honestly, I thought the spy were going to clean that, but look at these Boyars go. 544 HP. 30 hand attack with 1 rate of fire. Holy crap! They were guard level spy, and Boyars just made them their bitch. That's another Magyar Hussar incoming. But look at these Boyars go! I mean, okay, finally, there's 5 spies coming in, and Magyar Hussar. That's Karim's Magyar Hussar, which has 1,000 HP. And now the 5 spy guard spy will finally clean up. But my goodness me, those Boyars did so much damage. Holy crap. But look at the scores. Wow, Karim 3K score up. I mean, going natives and going for like the cav cards, the native warrior combat cards, all that sort of stuff are very valuable resources, but they don't count towards the score. So I do think Carp's score is slightly undervalued right now. Oh my God, there's so many European big buttons going off everywhere. Karim coming in though with a big raid. The Boyars, there's a few Boyars there, but oh my God, all of their Evzoni's getting absolutely cleaned. Sacred Band infantry coming in. They are musketeers, very speedy musketeers, I may add. But once again, honestly, look at these Boyars. They now have 612 HP. How? How? 612 HP. They are more expensive, I believe. Yeah, they are very expensive. 130 food and 90 coin. Compare that to a Hussar, which is 120 food and 80 gold. So they are 20 resources more expensive than a Hussar. And they're not really worth that, I don't think. However, when you buff them with everything possible, they are now looking really scary. I actually can't believe this. Look at this. 612 HP with a 30 attack, but 1 rate of fire. Compare that to another Hussar, for example, which is 1.5. You have to add basically 50% damage on there. So that's basically like having 45 hand attack. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Look, he's even buffed them now. Native warrior hit points, another 20% with wilderness warfare. He's now going for Team French auxiliaries combat, which is going to be another all actions damage and HP by 10%. These Boyars are juiced up to the max right now. Karim, what does he have coming? He's making veteran cav archers, which is the right unit to make. These Boyars do have 20% range resist, but they're about to get buffed even more. 30 attack and, oh my God, 32 hand attack and 646 HP. These guys are insane. That is insane. Basically 650 HP with an insane attack. Decent siege as well. That villager just levitated. Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Harry Potter and chill. Cav archers. I mean, he's going to be able to push this back, but look at these boys. These things are insane. Karim's still up 2K score, though. stable goes down. He's going to have to rebuild that. Karim actually got the XP. Is it like Crown something? Crown Lands or something? He actually got the XP tech, which is interesting. But right now would be a really good time to get Congress of Vienna. This is when Congress of Vienna is at its best. When you're in the industrial age, you run out of shipments to send. Get this 750 resources, and it's 750 split, which is good. So it's easier to obtain than if it was like 750 coin, for example, 750 wood. So yeah, so now it would be worth, it could be worth a factory, it could be worth 12 Abyss guns, which is just insane, so it's a really good return value for your money. Karim does have another Raditsky's March as well, but look at this on just constant carp raiding going on here, and he's mixing in Evzonis now, which look at Evzonis, they're natives as well. Look how insane they are. 300 HP and 15 range attack. They have a 2.5 bonus versus Cav Archers. But look, the Boyars just dive in. They're just diving in. They are so good. Oh my goodness. And I tell you what, Karim is struggling right now. He's got so much resources. He hasn't got the church card or the mosque constructions card, which would be really worth it right now. He's putting down a mosque. Maybe he's going to go for a revolt or something. Revolt could be nice here. Let's have a look back over at Karp, see what he's up to. Has another Raditsky's March, but probably waiting for a rank 2. Likewise, he almost has another Evzoni big button as well. Second factory, though, coming in for Karim. But what's he going to start making with them? How many of these can he make? He's got both the TP, so he can make 18 of these. So you can only build a maximum of 18 of them. Wow, even going for advanced arsenal now as well. But you don't get anything for cavalry with the advanced arsenal. I think other than the extra siege damage, which, is pretty nice. Counter infantry rifle ring would be nice for the Evzones versus the Cav Archers. And look at, oh my god, going for the factory. But look how quickly this factory is getting sieged down. 26 siege attack at 1.5 fire rate. Holy crap. That factory is getting destroyed. My goodness me. Oh, Spy coming in. But they can't save the day. The factory goes down. But can they put Karim back in this game? How well are they going to stand up? Oh my god. This is close. That's like six guard Spy just got destroyed by Boyars. What? They had Cav Archers killing them as well. Oh my goodness me. Karim, you have 2 Raditsky's March. You have 2 Magyar Hussars. Get them out there right now. Imagine if he had 2 Magyar Hussars there as well. That could have gone very differently. Finally, he brings them in, and he's going to have 2 Great Bombards coming in as well. Okay, another 5 Cav Archers coming in. He's holding on, and look at the score. He's still up 5k score. How? I don't know how. I'm pretty sure he's got 67 villagers, to be fair. Carb's on, he's on 53 as well. Now going for Team Sengalese Riflemen, and that's going to be 15% for ranged infantry or gunpowder infantry. So these Evzones, which now have, oh my god, 19 ranged attack. 3 bonus versus heavy infantry and a 2.5 bonus versus Cav Archers. And look, he's going to get Flintlock. So they get, oh my god, 316 HP. Gee, 4.5 speed. Military drummers coming in, so they're going to get even faster. Sonic the Hedgehog style. I can't get over these Boyars. Honestly, I cannot get over these Boyars and how insane they are. They have literally made Spahi look mediocre. Like, imagine a unit that can make Spahi look mediocre. That's crazy. Big raid coming in, no, with the Boyars. They are 1 fire rate, so they do so much damage. No negative multipliers versus villagers. So look at all those villagers getting butchered and massacred. beautiful sight to see. If you're a sycophant like myself. But we play Age of Empires 3, so we're all sycophants, baby. We're all virgin sycophants. Hiya! 2 Magyar Hussars and 14 Sacred Band Infantry waiting in the mist here. Should he wish to attack. Oh, but look at this split. The Boyars coming at the longest split ever. And Karim is not going to be able to protect those 2 great bombards, which he desperately needed there. Huge catch there by Carp. And that is classic Karim Mike right there. The Tycoon age up coming in for Carp right now. Is he going to be able to buff these Boyars even further? Imagine how much HP the Magyar Hussars are going to have as well. I don't think they count as natives, but they have had the cavalry combat card, so they do have slightly more HP than normal. Camiliera. Carp just basically has the map as well. Damn, his Magyar Hussars as well have 43 hand attack. Wow. Okay, another big dive coming in here. Another big raid. But I think that's going to be caught this time before any real damage gets done. But these Evzonis still being a problem. Even though they are guard cav archers right now, this is still a problem for Karim. Karim, what is he up to here? He's got so much coin. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a nice adaptation right there. That's a Skyrim adaptation. That is adding some cannons here to deal with the Evzonis. Karim's still in this game, and he's been up in score the entire game, but for some reason, it feels like he's losing the entire game. It just feels like he's been losing the whole game. Okay, an outpost there for Carp, trying to dominate map control there, protect some villagers on this gold mine. Gets swiftly taken down. Age 4 finally in for Carp, and oh, look. Oh, that's a big Sacred Band Infantry. Oh, yeah, there's 16 units. There's 16 units. And look at this. Blood Brothers coming in. That's going to inflate his score by about 50,000. Because it basically does native upgrades for every single native in the game. Even though you can't get them, you can only get 1 or 2 natives. It does the native upgrades, guard up text for all the natives in the game. So it just inflates the score at 84 score all of a sudden. But this is where it's important. It does upgrade the Ev zones and it does upgrade the guard Boyars. Boyars have 40 hand attack and nearly 800 HP. That is insane. Guys, that is so insane. How much does a guard cavalry archer does basically 60 damage. I think it's 57 damage, right? It does 57 damage at 1.5. These things do 40 at 1. So these things do basically the same amount of damage to cav archers as cav archers do to Boyars. That is kind of insane. Cav archers do have 30% melee resist, so it doesn't quite work out like that. But he just calls it out of nowhere. Wow. I have said this so many times. I think Karim looked at the score and he probably didn't realize that Blood Brothers inflates your score like that. But it was, I mean, I think it was over anyway. There's 64 villagers. Like, Carp's got so many resources. Karim could have revolted here. Karim could have tried to revolt here, but like he's getting pounded up here. That's what she said. And yeah, it's looking pretty over. He's on 70 villagers. He could almost have revolted. Honestly, I mean, just at least try the Egypt revolt here, you know? Just at least try the Egypt revolt. But he loses both his factories. Losing both your factories, man. He's on mills. He's got no natural resources. Yeah, it's so over. It is so over. Look, Carp is just flexing right here. What a fantastic game. But star of the show this game were the Boyars. Oh my goodness me. Look at these absolute freaks of nature. 800 HP and 40 40 hand attack with a 1 rate of fire. That is one of them. Honestly, guys, that is one of the most OP cavalry units I've seen for their cost. They are 220 resources, quite expensive, but that right there, if you got that as a mercenary shipment, you'd be pretty happy. Like, that is insane. They are insane, and you can mass them. That is insane. Let's have a look at the stats post game. So honestly, depending on the map, some native builds are just so overpowered, man. Some native builds are so freaking good. And look, Carp actually gathered way more resources, even though he's down in score most of the game, which is kind of it's weird how it was he was undeflated. Karim village account, yeah, big raid there. Lost both his factories at that point. 68 Boyars to 63 Cav archers. Guys, hope you enjoyed that game, and I hope you understand the power of natives, but I have never, ever seen Boyars that insane before. I think that's going to have to be the thumbnail. Hope you enjoyed that game, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!